another edition of Inside the Headset. Week 3, Game 3 is quickly upon us. I'm on the campus of Rockville High School. I got with me the tight end coach of the Rockville Rockets, Caleb Ingram. How you doing today?
Doing well. Just got done with our Labor Day practice, getting the kids out of here early so they can go have a nice time with their family.
They got in here at 8:30 this morning. It was a chance to work them out, and you've had two 48-minute brackets. You're 0-2, and staring down at your first region opponent. I mean, what have we learned about the Rockville Rockets in the 2025 ball club?
Coach Counts has been preaching all year. Attention to detail, attention to detail, attention to detail. We got to find out on Friday, again, kind of like the last week, that if we don't have attention to detail for all 48 minutes, it can cost us. Okay. Friday night's game dominated on offense and defense. In the special teams factor, we could have done things a lot sharper. We shot ourselves in the foot in a couple situations, almost just like the last game, and we're working on tightening up some of those mistakes, making sure it's an emphasis this week because we don't want to continue down the same path that having mental errors that cost us.
Well, and the thing about it is, special teams, it's according, it's not, did we spend enough time on it or whatever. It is a special play. And we're using special guys on that play.
It's the only phase of the game where at the start of it, you'll be on offense and then you finish on defense, or you're starting on defense and then you finish on offense. So it takes a special type of player. That's why you see guys in the NFL that they are exclusively special teams guys, become special teams captains and make their NFL career earnings just off being special teams players. And it takes a special kid to realize the importance of that, because that's a whole phase of the game. There's almost just as many special team snaps as there is offense and defense.
Dwan Morris, Saturday, he was of course played over in Oakland, but all he did was catch, kickoff return, punt return, just basically get up underneath the ball and capture it and hold.
Yes, sir. There are a lot of guys as young players who get a chance to get on the field in the college level, NFL level. That's a chance. Some people have to be able to do special teams so they can make the team. In any phase of the game, there's some kids in the high school level that the only chance they get to play is on special teams, and it's a very important part of the game that oftentimes kids do not see that because it may not be as highlighted on their social media.
First time you guys got the chance to get on the road, how did that go logistically?
Logistically, it was station camp's kind of far away, but it was a very smooth ride. We came in here and we did the things we do during fourth period, and then we were able to get off campus before the traffic of school leaving, the 3 schools leaving at once.
Yeah.
And we were able to get there with plenty of time to get ready and prepare, and the logistics of it was almost perfect.
Oh, good.
So you got there. No traffic, really.
Well, and, it doesn't matter. I mean, whoever's responsible for whatever's called football operations, that's their job. They're to decide the route, when we're going to eat, all the logistics that get ready for us to kick the ball off.
Yes, sir.
They always, they always talked about certain coaches that was their forte, that they were really good about getting the team to the game and having them prepared. So now we come to Laverne. And Laverne's kind of in a little situation like you all. They're got a new coach, and they're trying to change the program there. You're trying to change the program here. So now cards are on the table, both 0-2. Both of you need a win real bad. So so what? It's going to be a lot of, I guess what I would say, not only is it region play, but you need a win. So the mental part of a short week in the classroom and then back out on the field Friday.
Yes, sir. We got both teams are looking for their first win of the year. Both teams have had very competitive games. Oakland is one of the more athletic, or sorry, not Oakland, Laverne. They're very athletic from what we've seen on film on defense, and then on offense they're running a different kind of offense that we've yet to see. Both teams have spread it out. We've played, and they're going to try to have you more in a phone booth on offense and on defense. They're really fast laterally, side to side. They're really big in the middle, so it'll be a very, very very good chance for us to show what we can do, and a chance for them to show what they can do. And both teams are going to be hungry for their first region win and their first win overall in the season.
From a tight end's perspective, just a message to the kids: if there are three things you can tell them that you got the microphone. If there's three things you could say right now to them that we've got to do, is what it's control the penalties, play better mental and focus. What are those three things?
Continue to execute assignments. They did a really good job of that. Continue to play through the whistle. That's something as a tight end that's often overlooked, because those guys are glorified linemen at some points, and then sometimes they're receivers. But when they're being the glorified linemen, they've got to block through the whistle, execute, and they've been doing a pretty good job of that. And then third, just finish, continue to start fast, and make sure that we do everything that we can to ensure that our team can finish Friday night with a victory.
Finally, injuries. How'd y'all come out?
No injuries.
Okay,
no
great.
injuries.
Great. Well, you're healthy. I mean, you got to be. I mean, you got 2 games in you. As long as you got everybody.
Yes, sir.
I mean, remember last year you had a kid go out, an important lineman. Then that started a triage. You were running a hospital from then on out for the rest of the season. You don't want to be in that mess.
Correct. Yes, sir. You want to have they always say the best ability is availability, and right now we have the availability of basically everybody in our program. You play one side of the ball. We're doing that, and that helps a lot, keeping our guys fresh and keeping them from having to over fatigue, which happens a lot of times, which can lead to injury.
Finally, before we get out of here, it was the Labor Day holiday. I don't even have to ask this question, but I do want to let everybody know. Rockville has a strong following. You competed with college football, Labor Day, people wrapping up their summer, but the stands were full, I'm sure.
Yes, sir. At the student section, you could hear them screaming the whole game. Yeah, I'm in the box. I'm on the opposing sideline. Every seat was packed. Continually, we're continually getting great support from our fans. The student section is always packed and rocking. The band was rocking. At some points, I would say our smaller stands were louder than the home stands, and
you can't ask for nothing.
Yeah, you can't ask for anything.
I mean, when you look up and the 12th man, the 12th man's there. I mean, you got to say, come on, guys, look up there in that stand.
An environment you can't replicate anywhere else.
It's
incredible.
I mean, that's when you say, hey, all them people up in them stands, they want to be down here with you. So, they'd rather be right here with you. So,
They love it.
That game's here, Friday night.
Yes, sir. We're only 3 days away now. It's crazy to think about how fast the season's going. We're already a third of the way through the season.
We're a third of the way Friday.
Yes,
You
sir.
said it. All right, here we go. This Friday, right here at the launch pad, kickoff will be at 7 o'clock. Is that Laverne?
Yes, sir.
That's right. I'm so sorry. I lost my noodle because I just kept on imagining. And so you'll be in the whites, they'll be in their blues
Yes,
or
sir.
whatever.
Yes, sir.
So, anyway, that's at Laverne. Lost my noodle there for a minute because I could keep, I don't know. I've always done at the beginning of the year, in the back of my mind since I've been coming out here, either game 1 or game 2 has always been at Rockville.
Yes,
I've always captured the sunset. We've always been at home. And in the back of my mind, we either played Nolensville, we've played Laverne, we've always been right here at Launchpad, So that's my bad. I always just imagine them coming here, but you're going down to Smyrna basically, or back down to the city limits of Laverne.
Yes,
Anyway, that kickoff's at 7 o'clock. You all will want to leave early. You're going to hit that Sam Ridley traffic and then kind of getting and weaving back to Laverne. That's kind of a nightmare within itself, but that kickoff's at 7. Y'all be there. It's going to be region play.